Good afternoon. Elad Cohen, physical therapist, health coach, personal trainer, founder of Tempest Health and Wellness. Today we are going over the dumbbell squat. I love this movement because it is, for a lot of people at home, this is what they've got. If you're in the gym, you don't need access to a squat rack. You can just grab a couple of dumbbells and get to work. If you've got an acromioclavicular joint injury, which I know some of you probably out there do have, this will not bother it as much once it's healed up because you're going to be holding the weight down instead of loading it on your shoulder like this. And I'm going to show you a couple of variations once I demonstrate the basics. So, we got the weights here, get nice and low, stand up, put it down. Okay? Some of you may be saying this looks like a hex deadlift. It kind of depends on your ankle range of motion. So if I let my ankles get all the way forward, get the weight just off the ground, and lift, then it's more of a squat. Okay? If your ankle range is really limited, and you have access to a slant board, I really recommend doing this with a slant board. Because it will take out the ankle component, turn it into something a little bit more quad heavy. So I'm here, weights by my side, stand up, and down. All the way up, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Drive the hip forward, get the glutes involved. Okay? If you need a little bit of help, you can use a couple of plates under your heels. It will put just a little bit more emphasis on the quad, not a whole lot more. This movement does not really utilize the lower back quite as heavily as barbell deadlifting does, and it doesn't have as much of a balance or stability component as squatting does. If you're looking to load in a safe way, I really recommend this. And for those of you who are trying to work on your ankle stability, which I think everybody should be considering, you can try doing it with your heels off the ground. So you can see from here, I have my heels on the ground, and I stand up, balance, come back down, boom. Okay? In terms of loading, if you're working at a full stretch, slow eccentric, that's going to be 6 to 15 reps. That's more like bodybuilding, right? That's for building muscle mass. If you just want pure strength, you can go a little faster on the eccentric. Don't worry quite as much about the range of motion. Load a bit heavier, let's say in the 3 to 6 range, okay? With longer rest times. That's pretty much it. Have fun, guys. Any questions about execution, go ahead and hit me up in the comments.